Hello everybody, JoeNettles here. Welcome back to the RaceCraft server. I apologize, it's been a couple days since have had any videos go up, and that is because it is wintertime, which means, yay, it's time to get sick. Unfortunately, I had a pretty bad cold, so I was unable to record for a couple days there. But in that time, I was able to do some work. Got some work done on a little bit of work done here on the monument building, not a whole lot. Just working out the second floor. Notice there is a gap in the middle. That is intentional. And obviously, actually I think I just worked out these as well on the during my sick time. I got the blue glass to match the glass down there. You just barely see it. And some more of that green stained clay, or lime green, yeah, lime. And it's a pretty simple design. I didn't want it to be too intricate because it's pretty hidden, and it's just to let light in up here because the roof will be pretty much solid, I believe. The end will be all glass, but this floor overall is going to be pretty short. It's only going to be that tall down to the end, so not as tall as down there. So light will be more of an issue. I've almost decided to leave this empty. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it empty and fence around it, or if I'm going to put glass in there. I don't know. I kind of like the open look from the top, but I don't like it from the bottom. But the point of that is, I want to, let's jump back down there. I'm going to work out a staircase. That's something that I haven't planned for. I don't really know what I'm going to do for a staircase or how I'm going to get up to the second floor, but we'll get there when we get there. But I want to keep this open because with the mural area down here, you can see it's kind of squat. So the design I do is going to have to be pretty short. And I had an idea that would incorporate using this gap in the middle to make it have a certain effect. So I could make it as tall as I wanted on the outside. Let's jump out the back. The very exposed back here. So you can see from the back it's going to be a little bit more on the tall side. So it would go up to, say, here, and I could fill that whole space with the design. Overall, it's going to be a much more challenging thing than I anticipated. The size of it is a little bit different than I imagined it would be, so I don't know. It's not what I pictured, so the mural thing is going to be a challenge. But I will get there and work that out probably off camera or in creative because it's a lot of work to do that. So I don't actually want to work on the monument building today. I just wanted to show you the progress. I want to go over to the main spawn town and do some work over there and show you everything that's happened over there because I did a lot of work. Excuse you, Nitro. I did a lot of work in that area while I was sick as well, and Ducks did some stuff over there. So let's, through the magic of editing, magically pop up over there. Okay, so we're over here. We're looking the wrong way because I want to do a little bit of a reveal. A lot of work has gone on over here. I don't think I've shown you basically any of this. So let's take a look at what we have. So all towers are done. I think you've seen that much, but I worked out this entry gate. You can see there's a lot of snow around. That is not permanent. That is because Ducks has decided we needed to be a little bit more festive. I built a Christmas tree and had a bunch of snow, so that is why that is there. But you can see that this is kind of a, again, I went with a little bit of that Asian theme, so it kind of has a little bit of a temple look to it. You just do the button for the gate and a pressure plate on the way out, keeps the mobs out. And I like this, it kind of gives you a little bit of a grand entryway. It brings you up so you can look down on everything in here. There's the tree. He built this in creative, that's why there's creeper faces and whatnot on there. But you've got some presents that I won't open until after Christmas, but I still need to place my presents down. It's sneaking up rather quick. I think I got 2 days to accomplish that. But that's our tree. I helped him with the top, and that's, whoa! Almost took you out. Are you Rocco? No, you're not Rocco. That's Lindsey's. That would have been bad. Hey, Lindsey, Take your horse. That sounded mean. Go take your horse to your own area. No, you should take your horse with you. That's what he's there for. Anyway, yeah, I helped him with a little topper there, but that's about it. We had a bunch of snow golems. I guess they all disappeared, but they spread snow out for us. So yeah, that's the little entryway there. I got the 4 pillars, or the 4 towers, and the ends done. I'm starting to work out the wall design. I've got two ideas right here. You can see this one a little bit more on the simple side, just using some of these inverted bricks and stuff like that. This is a little BOO inspired. He's doing a lot of work lately with bricks, or stone brick, and cobblestone brick stairs, where the stairs are placed in random orders to kind of give different shapes. I've tested a few of these, not sure how I'm feeling it for this design. It's just something I wanted to play with. And I tried this one out, which I think I'm liking a lot more because it ties into this. So you can see some acacia in there. We got the dark oak from this, and the brick from this. So I think this is what I'm going to do. But we've got a little bit of a spacing issue, so I shouldn't have actually built that there. I need to tear that one down. I'm going to place, I think what I'm going to end up doing is placing 2 at the ends, and then we'll see what that leaves in the middle. So let me grab, do I have all the stuff? Oh, I do have the stuff. Okay, my apologies if this episode ends up being a little choppy. That is because I've got to stop and take a drink or cough every like 3 minutes. So I'm still getting over the cold, but I got too much inspiration to do stuff to not record for another day. So I'm pushing through. If you are sick and you work any kind of job where you have to work around other people, please don't go to work. I don't understand why people are so insistent on bringing their germs with them to work. I know nobody likes to inconvenience, your coworkers, your friends, and whatnot by calling out or not being there, but trust me, you're going to inconvenience them a lot more by making them sick than by not being there. I would much more greatly appreciate it if you just stayed at home and kept your germs to yourself. Okay, so let's see. How long is this? Let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and with... No, wait. Learn how to count, Cone. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 12 with the end pieces. So, let's count out from the end. It's getting nighttime. There's a certain somebody over here that's making it very important to sleep off the nights. You might hear him on occasion. But, yeah, a lot of zombies around, if you catch my drift. So let me sleep off the night real quick. Okay, daytime is upon us. So we need 12 from the start of the cobblestones. That's, anything I can... Mobs in there. Clearly I did not light up in that thing, Mom. Let's see, that's 12. And 1, 2. I guess I don't need to count, that's why I did that. If I could place them right. Okay, so... This is 12 here. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Too short from being able to work out evenly. So that means I do indeed need to tear this guy down. You can see on the outside just the wood for now. Obviously the wood's there for the backdrop. It's going to stay there, but I'm going to build the same thing that's on the inside on the outside as well. That will finish it out. The reason I'm building this area, these walls, is this is our original little. This is where our original cave was that we set up shop in, and I just wanted to kind of signify this area as basically our main spawn area. I was originally thinking to maybe put the shops and whatnot in here, but I've kind of strayed away from that idea. Now I want it to be more solely community stuff, like farms and, well, the tree, stuff like that. Farms, the lake. I'm gonna redo the lake and make it into like I'm gonna redo the lake and make it into something a little bit more eye appealing and space saving, and some horse stables, and just keep around some stuff like this, like the race car that Joe built, and the what is this called? Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for not knowing this. The Tower Pimps. Tower Pimps, yes. Just stuff like that, you know, more community stuff. And then I'm gonna tie. This will be a walkway all the way down, besides the tree in the way, so that will just keep on going, and the road will stretch all the way over to the monument building. And along that road, I think, is where I want to set up some shops and stuff like that. So I've got some ideas for some shops I want to make. So stay tuned next episode. I want to work on that. And let me continue to chop this down. I will build this one, and then we'll see what we have left in the middle and figure out what we got to do. Okay, so I actually made a pretty good discovery with the wall design there. I unfortunately tore half of it down thinking, you know, it wasn't going to fit and whatnot, and believe it or not, it does. But before we go finish that, I want to do something because I fear I'm going to die before I get a chance to do it. And that is combine this guy and this guy. Unfortunately, I lost my Fortune 3 pick, so I've been trying to get a new one. And I haven't been able to get an actual Fortune 3, but I've gotten 2 Fortune 2s, and I believe I have enough levels to do this. Let's see. Other way around, maybe? Yep, 33. And that gives me a Efficiency 3, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. That is a pretty awesome pickaxe. What's it cost? Yeah, it would be way too much to name it, but yeah, I think I want this. Ding, ding. It's been done now. It's mine. That's a great mining pick right there. That'll be around for a long time, assuming I don't lose this one as well. So I'm happy about that. That's my Christmas present to myself. I'm gonna put this back in here so I don't lose it. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I tore down this half thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to figure out something for the middle, because it's not going to match up right. It didn't count out correctly. And then I started looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute, this works out perfectly. What am I talking about? So let me get rid of this stuff. I was just testing it to see if I was crazy or not, and it turned out that yes, I was. I don't know why it took that to figure it out, but it did. So I need to put 2 of these here, and then if I put 2 on the other side as well, I tear this guy down. It works out that that middle column is gonna end up being right in the middle, so happy days. No special design needed in the middle. I like it when accidental math works out, because none of this was planned. You know, we built that first tower just on a whim, and we kind of just put them wherever the walls were, and the walls were just there to keep us safe. We didn't build them with any design in mind, so it's pretty amazing that worked out. Well, hopefully it works out. I guess we'll see in a minute. So now it's going to be 2 of these. Yeah, it looks like it will. Cool beans. Now this is gonna restrict, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn all this in, there we go. That's gonna restrict any entry from the sides, but I'm okay with that. I like the idea of having to come in through the main gate. Probably will work out a little bit of a pathway from spawn down to there, just in case anybody else decides to join us on the server. They'll know where to go, or if you die and your spawner is reset, you'll know where to go. So that's something I need to work out yet, and I think, like I said, next episode is going to be a little bit of a road building episode. I think I can still jump over this wall. Very secure. But there's something I want to do to make sure we can't do this, or mobs can't do that, more importantly. So let's see how this looks, because it's a little bit different, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit different of a design. So it goes 2, 2, 2, and then this one's just centered. It looks like it blends well enough. I like it. You know, it's not too intricate of a design, but it's pretty neat, and it matches the colors in the area. But for the top, I want to try just a couple of things to see. I had the walls, cobblestone walls on top, and I really didn't like that. But that was only on the edge, so I want to try it in the middle as well. So I'm going to make a couple more of those. Let's see, I need some sticks. Not too many. I don't want to get too crazy and make a bunch of stuff I don't need just yet. Oh wow, that does not make very many. Fences are pretty expensive. I got lots of oak, and I don't use oak anywhere in this build, so make a bunch of those. There we go. That's more like it. Uh-oh, sneezing time. Okay, so let's try a couple of these out. Obviously I haven't built the outside wall just yet, but let's try these on the edge. Let's try them in the middle. Let's try the cobblestone one. No, I don't like it on the edge, but let's try that one in the middle. And what else? Oh, I forgot something. I only got 4. I want to try iron bars as well. The lack of metal, steel, iron, whatever, building blocks in this game is disappointing to me, because I think that would be pretty cool to build with if there was more metallic looking things to work with. That's not what I wanted. It's just, yeah. Boy, that makes a bunch. That doesn't make that many fences. Oh well. Okay. Iron bars. I mean, not that these look terribly metallic, but you know, it would be a different texture of block to work with in the future. Who knows? It could get added. It is cool that they still add so many random things like that you would never think they would add to the game. So there's still a possibility. Let's hop down and see. You know, that the cobblestone wall doesn't look too bad in the middle. It looks way better in the middle than it did on the edge. The iron bars, it's too pretty. I don't want this to look like Fort Knox, so I think we'll hold off on using those somewhere else. The wooden fence would be great if they were this color. Just a suggestion, guys. Darebone. I want colored fences. So I think, oddly enough, I'm going to go with the cobblestone wall. I didn't expect that to be the winner, but I like it the most, so that's what we're going with. Aren't you glad I asked your opinion? No, I don't think it's that key of a design decision. A design decision. Oh man, my nose is starting to get to me. So I'm gonna spread those out. Hopefully my head will clear up, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've gotten my nose back in order, and I have finished out this wall. See, I did the cobblestone fence all the way along the top, and this is a very cool implementation they made when they made these cobblestone walls or fences, is that when you put a torch on it, it makes it the extended piece like it's an end piece. So that gave it a nice little bit of little bit of character going all the way down, so I matched it up with the acacia logs, so it, you know, it doesn't look like just a plain cobblestone wall all the way across. So that looks really good. I also did the outside piece, or the outside as well. Forgot about this. So now from the outside, I'm still gonna kind of keep it a little bit tucked into the normal world generation. So this hill comes down into here, so I just kind of tucked it into there. I do want to do a little bit of terraforming and just fix some of this stuff that's obviously creeper, enderman, and us damage to the world and whatnot. So not finished product here. This will be probably smoothed out a little bit, but I think I like it even more from the outside. It looks pretty cool. I'm say the only thing I'm not completely thrilled with is how it meets these towers. That's a product of not really planning. So you know, this seam here was not planned out, so it doesn't mesh perfectly. I want to try and just see what would happen if I capped it with these instead and put, oops, not there, stairs like this, stairs like, no, not like that. See if maybe that would finish it out a little bit more. Yeah, like that. Stand back and look. It caps it much better, but it still doesn't help that seam any, so I think I'd rather have it separate, actually. So we'll keep it like that. And I don't think there's too terribly much I can do about that necessarily, so we will just leave it. If anybody has any ideas as to how to tie that in better, let me know. But for now, I'm pretty pleased with that. This is keeping the mobs out. So now all I've got to do is copy it on that side and hope that these are all in line. I think they are. And this wall is the same length as this one. I think they are. Maybe. And then kind of interpret that same little bit of design in these short pieces here. So there will only probably be a half a section of it on either side. And then along the back side there will be something completely different, because that's where the road's going to start. So that's what we'll work out next time, is work out how this ties into the road and how the road goes across there. So that is what we will do. I am not entirely sure how that's going to look. We also have that Nether Portal over there. Actually, that might be something we do next time. This Nether Portal area kind of stinks. It's pretty boring and it's just temporary. So I might work out what we do with this next time. And well, that's cool. You can really start to see the monument building from through the woods here. But a lot of these trees will get knocked out for the road to go pretty much right through here, and then wrap. And then a side street will go to the front of the building. So, yeah, all that still needs to be figured out. Oh, and we will open our present next time. But until then, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on it. It would help a lot. And I will see you next time.